Hi everybody. I am home, just sharing up my journey through my surgery journey. I was at Yale New Haven Hospital at St. Raphael's campus in room 404. It's been a really hard road just so far. I spent every day in the hospital and really had no one to talk to, no one to confide in, no one to really let them know how I was feeling. I missed my husband and my cat and my kids and the rest of my family and my friends. I talked to my friends out in St. Louis, and last night, and they made me feel a lot better about things. It's just been, it's been really hard. I have stitches in my back. I have just a drain attached to me right now. And I'm standing up totally straight, and I'm doing what the doctors have told me to do. Walk around. I have not gone outside, but I will tomorrow because they told me to take walks every day outside, which I will do tomorrow. There's not many people around my parking lot, so I was retested for COVID for the third time in a row. I tried to go to rehab. I even picked places close to my daughter's house, and they wouldn't even take me. I really just wanted to gain some more experience with being able to take care of myself, doing all the things that people need to do. And I was really hoping to learn those skills in rehab. I went onto my phone and I looked for a bunch of rehab centers in Milford. I even picked my dad where I know somebody in a place, and I got turned down there. I picked Stratford. I picked Westport, Fairfield, Westport, Norwalk, Darien, Stanford. I picked like 22 places, and they all basically turned me down because I had a tube, not but like a drain thing, or my insurance. They would not take my insurance. So that was not my fault. I even picked a place next door in where I was in New Haven. They turned me down. They're not, due to COVID, they're not taking a lot of people. And they're not. Because of the 6 feet apart rule. So that was another thing. And I was really kind of upset about it. I wanted to go home. And then I talked to two of my favorite nurses And they said, you need to go to rehab. I said, okay. So, and I talked to the social worker, who's great. The nurses are great that I spoke to, that I could really confide in. And they said, we had a long talk about it, like probably 2 hours. Here are the reasons you want to keep yourself safe and you don't want something to happen to you. And I sat down and wrote out a list. Got on my phone, got a piece of paper and a pen, a pencil, and I wrote down a whole list. Handed it to my care team, and, was possible to reach her regarding my list. And I called and called and called and called and called. And she finally called me back. Well, they basically turned you down due to COVID, your insurance, or because you have a drain. And I just really wanted my independence back. And I'm really stiff. My muscles are really stiff. And it was really disappointing. I really wanted to come home, but then, they came back at me and said, have you rethought about this? I said, yes, I'll go. And I didn't do it because I had to, I did it because I wanted to. And, I was walking I had surgery on the 12th, probably 4 days on January 17th, I was walking. By myself, not with a walker, not with any help. I was walking by myself. And the doctors were really impressed with my determination to be back up on my feet. They were like, they were stunned. They couldn't believe it. They were like, oh my goodness, no way. And I said, you looking at it? And then I showed my doctor who did my surgery. And he's like, I'm so proud of you. He goes, you are the most rapidest patient I've ever had in all my years of surgery. You have pushed yourself and done it, and now you're walking. I said, I told you I was going to. And he hugged me, and he's like, I'm so happy. You are so awesome. You're like, you're not fighting us. You're like doing everything we tell you to do. You came in here scared. That's what you came in here scared, and you basically passed all our you basically passed faster than we ever expected. Most places wouldn't even be where you are right now that I've ever seen. Most of them we still be sitting in bed feeling sorry for themselves, but you're not. You're determined to get out of here, determined to do this and that. And they were just like, oh my goodness, wow. The nurses were all impressed. The interns, med students, chief of staffs were all impressed. I got another one positive feedback when I was there. These two nice guy nurses that worked there were like the best. Three nurses that were guys that were the best. And I won't use their names. And many female nurses. I've got everybody's names written down, last names. And my roommate, I won't say her name either for her own privacy reasons. She was the best. She was wonderful. I have her phone number, and I will be calling her and keeping in contact with her. Just, I don't want to invade her privacy. She's been through a lot, and I'm worried about her. But she has a great family, and they're going to take really good care of her. Just, just Yale is a great hospital. The nurses, doctors, everybody there are wonderful people. You know, you can really talk to them and put your trust in them. And they do an amazing job. And the ones that I've met and gotten to really know are really just loving and supportive and just the best ever. I'm just trying to share my journey of my surgery, my surgical, what I went through. It was scary, very, very, very scary. I was frightened. I was shaking. Except the nurse who did my IV going when I got there, she was okay. She wasn't great, but she saw me a couple of days later after I started walking again, because they actually called her up there, and she came up to see me, and she was like, "Wow, I can't believe you're walking." She goes, "I had to see this for myself." She goes, 3 days out from surgery, you're walking by yourself. That's amazing. And they got on the phone instantly. They called her and told her, and she had to go. She goes, "I gotta see this for myself." She said, "You always do things like this?" And I said, "I try." "Well, you're surpassed anything we ever expected." It was just great. She was also, when they have an IV team up there, they had to put an IV in because I dealt with a massive infection, bladder infection, and that had to be taken care of. So they put an IV in my arm, and she wasn't there at that time period, but they had a really great IV. Well, a nurse slept on the floor that I already knew did my IV. He was great. 2 seconds flat, no problems, no nothing. They're amazing people up there. They do amazing work up there. And I feel grateful that I was able to get my surgery done there, because they knew what they were doing. They were on top of everything. They took amazing care of me. Just the best. Thank goodness for my husband by video chat every night, and getting to see my cat on video chat every night. Not being able to have any visitors was really hard. I was crying almost every day up there. That's why I was determined to get out of there. That was really difficult. I just felt like the walls were closing in on me every day. I did physical therapy every day. I did exercises in my bed at night, lifting up my legs and wiggling my toes and exercising my arms and my hands, which they told me to do to keep my blood flow going, and walking in my room and just getting up and trying to make the best time of being up there and just trying to get my legs stronger because I was not going to sit in bed. I was determined not to, and I didn't. It was, but not having your loved ones up there with no support and not being able to see them due to COVID is really, really hard. And I just want to share my journey every day by doing these videos and trying to help others out there who are suffering the same thing. I've had spinal fusions in the past, and I thought they would work. They didn't. Basically, I was told I broke my back. Don't know how I did it, but I did it. They took X-rays after surgery was over and showed me all of them and showed me, what was fixed, what was done, everything. Very thorough. The X-ray techs were great, wonderful people. I have nothing but great things to say about Yale New Haven Hospital. I mean, I give it 5 stars. I give it 1,000 stars. It's just the best, but not having my husband at my side was really hard. Really, really difficult for me. I really wanted him there. I cried every day he wasn't there. I just tried to talk to people about it. Tried to find support because I had nobody up there to help me, to advocate for me, and I had to advocate for myself, which was really difficult. Trying to get my points across with people. I felt alone, scared, really scared. And I just wanted my family there. And I couldn't have them there. I couldn't have my friends there. I couldn't have my best friend there. I couldn't have my daughter there. I couldn't have my son there. When you can't have those things when you really need them to be there for you, it was heartbreaking. But the nurses did all they could. And they talked to me and tried to reassure me every day. And I love them so much, and I'm so proud of each and every one of them. They're just a great group of people. I mean, funny, hilarious, just absolutely hysterical. They did make me laugh when I was there. Hanging out with them was a lot of fun. Just talking to them every night, and it just was, great thing. They were great. Just really supportive, and, I'm sorry that you're feeling so bad, and that you have to be here alone, and that you're so, you're almost a half an hour from home, and you can't anybody be here at the hospital to help you. Um, it just was really heartbreaking for me, and it really was. I couldn't have, you know, I called my friends every night. Well, you know, not every night. These not the first couple of days because I was just so sore and in a lot of pain. But I'm a person who loves to reach out to people, and I want to reach out to people and let them know that, there are people out there who can help you through this whole thing. And don't be afraid to reach out for help. And if you want to contact me, my email address is in my description box below. Please share and like this video, because I really want to get a lot of subscribers. But caring subscribers and loving subscribers, and just, I don't want no racist comments, no mean comments, no any of that. I don't want it on my channel, because that's defeating the point of these videos. This channel is important to me, that it's a loving, virtual hug community, and I want to keep it that way. And I just, now that I'm home, I really want to try to build my channel. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you. Bye.